Today on BKRsport, we are hitting our straps and we are hitting we are past the halfway point of the 101 sporting events to complete. Before we dive on BKRsport, we're now into the final 51. Yes, there is still quite a lot to go, guys. There is still quite a lot to go. If you haven't seen part 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, you need to go and check those out because there is some massive events that have already gone down. I'm talking massive. If you haven't seen any of the videos so far in this series, basically what it is that it's just a bucket list sporting event that we're going to be completing before we die on BKRsport, which is this channel. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, bloody hell, what are you doing, son? Go and hit that subscribe button right now before we get into the video. Hit that like button and let's get into part number 5. Oh, it's part number 6, isn't it? Shit. Number 51, and we've got the Grand National. Not many people would have heard this one unless you're a big horse racing fan, unless you're a big steeplechasing fan, because this is the #1 steeplechase in all of Europe. Combined winning prize is like over £1 million or whatever, something like that, and it's just nuts. The race has been running for about nearly 200 years now, basically 180 years, but you know, we'll give them the 200. We'll round up, okay? We'll round up. Basically, it's a handicapped steeplechase that goes over 4.5 miles. They jump 30 fences, and obviously it's a race. And from the pictures that I've seen, it just looks incredible. And considering that this race is in Liverpool in England, you know why? Well, we're not going to say no to a football match while we're there. We are not going to say no to a football match while we're there. Number 52, and we've got the Alpine Skiing World Cup. I'm excited for this one because I love skiing. I love everything to do with the snow. I used to live in the snow, I breathe snow, I am the snow. You know what I mean? Like, I am snow. So that's how much I love getting on the ski field and just absolutely tearing it up. And this is something that I cannot wait to see because it takes so much skill. The Alpine Skiing World Cup is basically everything to do with raucous talent on the ski fields. Like, it's one of those ones where it's like I don't know, what's that name of it? You know, where you go in and out, in and out, in and out, in like very, very fast, and you know, fast as this, buddy, that's how fast they're going. It's just going to be an awesome event to be at, and there's nothing better than waking up on kind of like it's like a cold day, but it's not freezing cold, and you go out and it's just like the snow and the mountains right in front of you, and then if you look back, it's just like a pure, picturesque, sunny day, and it's just like a mixture of warmth and freezing, and you're going skiing, and it's just an awesome feeling. So I'm looking forward to this one, and the World Cup, you know, you can't say no to World Cup like ski action. Number 53, and we've got a tailgate party. What's a tailgate party, Blaze? I'm going to tell you what a tailgate party is because it's going to be a raucous time. Basically, it's when I was about to say the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl was on yesterday, guys, and I did a live stream, so, you know, I still got a little bit on my mind, Philadelphia Eagles. Basically, what a tailgate is that everyone goes and has a massive party before the game starts. They get their barbecues, they bring their utes, they bring their cars, and everyone just basically has like beers and burgers and sausages and bloody everything. They just cook up everything on the grill and bring all their barbecues to the stadium, basically. And it would just be an absolute legendary time, to be honest, because you're having fun with all these people who are supporting this one team just before the game starts, and then you kind of all go in together. And after what I've heard about that happened in Philly after they won the Super Bowl yesterday, now I don't really know if I want to go to a Philadelphia Eagles game and attend a tailgate because that could just be wild. So number 54, and we've got the World Darts Championship. Most people wouldn't recognize this as a big time sport, but when you look at the numbers of people who go to it and who do watch it at home, now it is actually a pretty bloody big sport in comparison. You know, compared to what people think, it is a big sport. I've never been to a darts match myself, but everyone I've spoken to who has gone to a match is always recommending it and always saying you have to go. It's basically everyone sitting down, like, it's not too much that anyone really cares too much about the darts. Some people obviously will. Most will go there, get rowdy, just have a good time. They're going to experience everything that sport has to offer in this world. The world has to offer in this sport. The world has to offer in sport. We got there eventually. Number 55, and we've got the big one in Australia, guys, the AFL Grand Final. A lot of people would have been waiting for this. Let's play the AFL Grand Final, son. What are you doing? How's the NRL Grand Final? You're not the AFL Grand Final. Well, here we are. And it's going to be one of the biggest days on this entire list. For anyone outside of Australia who doesn't realise how big the AFL is, it is the #1 sport in Australia. Yes, it beats rugby union, it beats rugby league, it beats absolutely everything, it beats football. And for a lot of countries, that's massive because they consider Australians all rugby lovers. You know what I mean? AFL is the #1 sport. To think that 101,000 or whatever the capacity is of the MCG, I'm pretty sure it's between 100 and 110. So on Grand Final day, you can obviously imagine that it gets absolutely packed out because in Melbourne, everyone bleeds AFL. Everyone bleeds for their team. And it's just a massive massive event, and it just draws in the crowd, and it's going to be an absolute stellar time atmosphere-wise. I think out of all the videos that we're going to be doing on this bucket list, that this AFL Grand Final is going to be between 10 and 15. Like, it's just going to be absolutely insane time. Number 56, and we're going to defy the odds of all the haters when they say that we're not going to be able to do this. This comment was from one of you guys. It is race across the English Channel in Europe. If you don't know what the English Channel is, basically it's just a large channel of water between France and England. It's about 25 miles or 21 miles long. It takes usually about 10 to 22 hours to swim. In between there, yes, there's a lot of distance, a lot of hours in between, but there and there. It's a long time to swim. When I first showed my mum the comment that you guys commented on that video, she was just like, nah, you're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. There's no way. There's no way you're going to do that. It's just, you know, people go crazy doing that swim. People go crazy. Yeah, I'm already crazy. I'm already crazy doing this list because this list is going to be completed. I don't care how long I train, I will be doing this. I don't really know what that meant by race. That could just literally mean no racing in time, because I don't think anyone else is going to be stupid enough as me to actually train for this eventually and do this kind of swim in a race. Out of all the marathons we've got on this list, this one's going to be the most physically testing. Swimming for minimum 10 hours is a long time. That's like Brisbane to Los Angeles flight. A flight from Brisbane to Los Angeles is about the same time as the minimum hours of swimming between France and England. And just to hone in on the perspective for you, 21 miles is about 33.5 kilometers, which is about roughly 1,340 times a 25-meter swimming pool. We're going to be training out for this one, son. We're going to be training out for this one. Number 57, and what kind of sport bucket list would this be if we didn't have the El Clasico? Barcelona versus Real Madrid. Both the Spanish teams have rich history, and if you're not too sure, I can't even explain on this video how good they are, how much hatred these clubs have for each other, and also how many trophies they have between each other. Usually in the La Liga, basically it goes Real Madrid, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Barcelona, or you know, they win a couple and then the other one wins a couple, or just Champions League, or they're always winning something, no matter what. And even if I'm going to forget the actual game for a second, the Bernabeu and the Camp Nou, unbelievable stadiums, like absolutely picturesque stadiums that you need to see in your lifetime. So without the game itself, I don't really want to go to one of these stadiums, or both these stadiums. I already want to go to these stadiums just to experience the vibe and atmosphere. One of the best, biggest rivalries in football. Number 58, and we're heading over to Greenland. What sport do you think we're going to be doing? Obviously, it's not going to be a sport because it's bloody in Greenland. Another marathon. And you know, when we do these kind of marathon ones, we're going to be just like training hard out. I'm talking training hard out. Going to get rid of them in like a line. This one is the Polar Circle Marathon. For this one, as you can tell, there's actually race info that says that you need to wear a minimum of 3 layers of clothing. There is people who can take you out of the race for not wearing enough clothing. I don't even know why this is needed as a race info. Like, what type of idiot would have come and said, you know what, I'm just going to run in some joggers, you know, a singlet, you know, let's just go run through the pole with bloody that, just nothing. You know, what idiot has gone and dressed up without enough layers of clothing? The distance for the full marathon is 42 kilometers, which obviously isn't the largest marathon we have on this list so far, but I think it's the most unpredictable weather-wise, because apparently it's minus 10 to 15 degrees minimum. Minus 10 to 15 degrees minimum. Number 59, and we've got the International Festival of Hockey. This one's in Australia. We don't have to go too far. Don't mind that one. Don't mind that one. We got to go down to Melbourne. This was obviously one of you guys commenting this one, and I'm not going to say no to you guys, because if you guys want to see something, then we're going to do it on BKRsport. I love hockey. You know, Australia's good at hockey too, and it's all the best countries in the world coming together down in Melbourne, having a bit of fun, having a laugh, and you know, just playing some hockey. And I'm all for that. I'm all for the party atmosphere that hockey has. It's kind of like a party atmosphere. It's just like a fun atmosphere. It just sounds fun. And to finish off part 6 of the 101 sporting events to complete before we die on BKRsport, we've got number 60, sit ringside at a UFC fight. Oh yeah, son. Oh yeah. UFC has really grown on me these last couple of years. With McGregor, obviously, I've really loved watching him. I love his entertainment. I love his energy. I love how he performs, and he talks the talk and he walks the walk. And it's just really enjoyable to see him do that. But the UFC is so massive that we would have had to have done it on this list anyway. But basically, ringside seats, as you would have seen in the previous video when we did the boxing, when we have ringside seats for the lightweight, middleweight, and heavyweight, in the UFC it's pretty much similar prices, you know, it's pretty similar prices. I do understand that Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor was a boxing fight, but ringside seats for that one was about $126,000 Australian, which is just insane. So I'm assuming that a massive UFC fight, like a big time UFC fight on a similar scale. You can't really get to the same scale of that kind of fight when Mayweather was going for 50-0. But on a similar scale, I'd say they're in excess of 50k. I'm just guessing this, guys. I'm just guessing this. I don't actually have an official answer. So UFC, ringside seats, bloody put our name down, son. Put BKRsport's name down, son. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you did like it, please give it a big thumbs up so I know that you're enjoying this content. Also, if you guys are new here and you haven't subscribed yet, if you're a big sport fan and you just love all sport, then this is the channel for you. Go and hit that subscribe button right now so that you get all this in your subscription feed. Also, go and hit that little ding-a-ling-a-ling notification bell so that whenever we post, you guys get a little bit of a notification. That's gonna be all for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.